Okay, so this is the reason I'm speaking in low voice is because I'm at office right now. I'm just leaving, and so suddenly I want to talk about bloom filters. Yes, bloom filters of all things. This is a topic which I learned in my data science class, and I really thought this wouldn't be useful at all. Like, it would just be a complete waste of time, and it's probably not worth doing it. I also learned things like PageRank, I learned random walks, I learned SVD, PCA, embeddings, all that. And so I thought none of this would ever be useful, since in the end, all we have to do is just call models, right? Just have OpenAI API and just perform a simple function call. That's it. That's how you do anything in ML. That's not a thing. That's not how it works. Yeah, that's the easy part. That's the part which takes the least amount of brain work. There's another thing which is known as setting up a RAG pipeline. So almost anything that is production level has this stuff. Because turns out when you want to like convert text to SQL, which is what I'm working on right now, you also have to figure out what the columns mean semantically. And you have to do that without anybody telling you what the columns mean, like without any metadata or anything. All you have is just the relations, the database itself, right? A bunch of SQL queries, and you want to somehow figure out what the columns mean. Yeah, I had to do lots and lots of thinking over this. I went through everything. I went through transition matrices, I went through bloom filters, embeddings, whatever you want to, right? I went through all of it, right? I even read papers while thinking on this problem. There's this Lovian ME thing which I read through. There's this other thing about graphs giving embeddings to the nodes themselves. There's node to vectors. There's all these weird things which I had no idea about that I had to go through. And now I don't have the same opinion about these things anymore. Now I don't think that these are meaningless things which I'm just learning. These really can come in use. I didn't expect this, that the knowledge I would gain by just doing courses would actually be useful. But I've used everything that I've learned in my undergraduate somehow. Yeah. Even things which I didn't learn. I just find it all funny. That's what. Now I have a bunch of research ideas. And I also have a few personal queries which I want to do, which I really, really want to work on. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll be going now. See you guys next video.